Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How your family doing today? Yes, I am digging down in this seed tray. I planted my lemon balm. Yes, y'all don't put them seed trays away. You gotta be starting something. Y'all, it's gotta be starting something. Yes, honey, keep that garden going. So I planted these lemon balm, and they are looking fantastic today. Look at them, y'all. Now I'm going to sit these down in some trays. Yes, I'm reusing some mushroom trays that I got from the grocery store. They make the perfect vessel for me to bottom feed these. Okay, and now I am just going to move on with my daily task of checking pots, pulling out the weeds, cleaning up leaves, checking the stems of my plants to make sure they are nice and healthy. It's important to remove them dead leaves from your vegetable plants, guys. Prevent disease from spreading, improve that air circulation, increase that sunlight penetration, direct that energy to the growth. And also, it's aesthetically more appealing when your plants are neat and they look like they're cared for. And you also want to identify problems early, and you do that by touching and feeling and looking at your plants on a regular basis. Give those stems a visual inspection. Make sure there's no discoloration. It should have consistent color for that particular species or variety of plant. Make sure you're feeling the stems, checking for firmness. They should not be mushy or brittle. Brittle definitely are signs of dehydration and lack of nutrition. Check for pests. Make sure ain't no holes, no chew marks, no spots, any signs of diseases, guys. You gotta be on this thing. Check the base of that stem near the soil. You want to make sure there ain't no signs of rot or fungus. You don't want to overwater your plants, and that's a good way of making sure that the pot is also draining properly. If you can regularly monitor and maintain your plants, this will help to ensure the overall health of them. Now, I know this kale should not be back here. It does not have room to grow, but it's a heavy pot, and I'm using it as a balance on this stand to make sure my stand don't fall down. Look how I done damaged that leaf. Yeah, that's me. I did that. It should be out here like this other kale plant. Well, these are two kale plants I have growing in a larger pot. And you see how much more growth you have on this one? It has room to grow. It's getting all the sunshine that it needs. But I need that weight on the back of that stand, so I'll fix that issue later. But today, right now, I am going to get me some of this kale for lunch. So I'm going to harvest off the bottom leaves, and then I'll move on to get something else. Only do what you can manage to do, okay? It's your garden. Personally, I like what I can manage to do. How about you? Now, I don't know exactly why I like doing this, whether it's the sense of accomplishment, seeing the instant improvement of the plant when you clean it up. Maybe it's a sense of accomplishment. Maybe it's a sense of a connection with nature, being outside. It could be a sense of mindfulness, focusing on a task and releasing the stress of the day, allowing me to forget about other things. Maybe it's that release of endorphins that make me feel good when I'm doing something that I know that improves the health of the plant. I'm not sure exactly what it is I like about it, but I know it gives me a peace of mind. Now I noticed that something's been in here, so I've added these broken pieces of a clay pot. It's got some sharp edges on here, so if there's some slugs or snails or something crawling around in here, baby, I got a surprise for you. Now I don't know if you remember me planting this Swiss chard in this planter, but look at these. I applauded these as well, and gosh, less than a week they were taking off. Now I've got to probably upplant these again, but the Swiss chard is loving the sun, honey. It is loving the rise of the temperature, and it's taking off. So if you're wondering what can you plant this late in the spring season, maybe you might want to consider that. Here are some other things I have going on here. I've got some collard greens, and this is the last butter crunch lettuce that I have. All the others I already ate them. I devoured them, honey. Use them as snacks for little wraps and stuff during the week. I've got one left, so I had all this empty space. I just went ahead and put my collard greens in here, and they are doing well also. Just notice I'm looking at the back of the leaves to make sure there's no aphids or anything going on. Checking the stem health as well. They're looking nice and healthy. I got one leaf back there in the corner, and I'm going to deal with that in just a little bit. I really try to make it a habit of planting and replanting continuously so that I always have something growing in my garden. That's my reset. That's my refresh, to make sure that I keep my garden going season after season. As I continue to use up my lettuce, if it's still cool, I can plant, like I said, closer to the house in the shaded areas. But as the season progresses, I'll continue to move things out and plant new things and just keep it going. Here I am just harvesting the butter crunch lettuce. Just harvesting enough for today, actually. Taking my time and doing it. This lettuce is a little bit delicate. I'm just carefully taking it out of leaves. Taking my time. I'm in no hurry. Like I said, this is my time. This is my happy space. And I enjoy doing this, so I'm in no rush to get it done. All right, so that's enough for my snacks for today. And I'm going to get a little bit of bok choy as well that I can use in the evening for a stir fry with my rice noodles. So I'll get to that in just a second. I want to say I have seen some people on the internet, on this platform, with a heavy-handed self. I mean, just rough with the plants. I mean, it looked like they was farming them one or two plants. I mean, they was cropping the leaves off the plant like they was in such a hurry. I said, okay, now I'm used to seeing that in agriculture farm. I come from a farming family. I know cropping when I see it. And that's exactly what I see some of you guys doing. I said, why are they so rough with the plant? Why are they in such a hurry? I want to encourage you. Slow down. Slow down. Enjoy what you're doing. Now, I understand if you're busy and this is just a means of you supporting and feeding your family, and you've got so many other tasks to do, and this isn't a hobby for you, then I understand that. But if this is truly an outlet for your stress, if you want to enjoy gardening, slow down, take your time, enjoy what you're doing. This is the moment of gratitude, the reward of harvesting and enjoying homegrown vegetables comes after weeks and months of care and attention. Should reinforce patience. So please stop ripping those plants apart. It's too much. It's too much to watch. So if you ever wondered what's the difference between gardening and farming, I guess we've touched on this subject. More can come from that at a later date. But today, we're gardening, we're relaxing, we're collecting and gathering what we need for the day. Okay? So, take your time and enjoy the process. So guys, we're done for the day. I've come to the garden, I've cleaned a few things, I've collected a few things that I needed for today, and I'm ready to go inside and enjoy. I feel relaxed, I feel a sense of accomplishment, and this is my reward. Go garden, guys, grow something. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.